Hey folks, welcome to the Witchual Workout. I'm Laura Tempest Zakroff, and today is an Oracle Day. That means I pulled a card from the Liminal Spirits Oracle, and we received time. Time is part of the RITES group. These are the things that help us direct and develop our paths. And it seems like the question of the year, I seem to ask this every week at least, is what is time? What is time? What is time this year? What day is it? What month is it? What hour is it? What's going on? And that's a larger existential question. But in regards to our paths, right? Time isn't necessarily a finite or linear thing. It is more the pattern and the rhythm and what we choose to engage with. Right? We have our body clocks, we have the lunar cycle, we have the solar cycle, we have the seasons. All of this is a way of tracking our journey, exploring, selecting points in time that we're going to work with. But especially this time of year, there is time. What is time? We're often really stressed. There isn't enough time, right? It's become finite. But it really is coming down to what do we choose to engage with? What do we wish to put our energy into? And so for today's ritual workout, that's a lot of talking, but for today's ritual workout, we are going to explore what is it that we want to put movement into. So building on yesterday's shimmies, if you're not familiar with shimmies, go back, check out yesterday's episode. Is what we're going to do is for the second song today is work with a drum solo. And a lot of people, when they hear a drum solo for the first time, just kind of go, I have to shake everything at once, which is not how you do it. And that's not how you life either, right? Going nonstop, crazy, shaking all the things is not going to get you anywhere long term. It might be fun for a moment or two, but being able to listen, to take in the information around us and choose how we would like to react or interact has so much more power to it. So let's explore, let's get started. First, let's warm up, deep breath. Exhale, a deep breath. And exhale, really deep breath. Exhale, scoop up, over. And up. Up. Shoulders. Think about moving slow and deliberate. Reverse. One at a time, back. And reverse. Shake it out. And down to the hips. And push, just without the shimmy. Conscious of the weight shifting from side to side, how it feels all the way down to the foot. Opening it up a little more. Bring it back in. Twist. Nice and slow. shimmy, the twist. And stretch our backs. Let's welcome in air, fire, water, earth, above, below, in, and without. So drum patterns, drum solos, they might seem chaotic, but there's always a structure to them. And it's usually in patterns of 3 and 4. So let's start with just shimmy soft and listen. And just walk with it. You don't have to go 90 miles per hour, just feel it. Hear that pattern on top. Let's do the shoulders. The hips, just soft, little waggle, change a little bit right there, right? Let's do a little twist. Change again. Kind of get the sense of the pattern. There we go. Another change. Just a step. And let doom. It's a little cycle of life, right? One of those key points of wisdom is finding those main beats. You don't have to do everything at once. This is so important with ritual, with sabbats, with espits, with magic, right? Find the base. And that will get you more into the worrying about what's on top. Just find what's going on underneath. Now you might go, oh, I am sure that Tempest has heard that song tons and tons of times and know exactly what's coming up. I haven't listened to this song in years. So part of it is simply listening, which is another aspect of witchcraft, right? Being able to listen rather than just go blah, blah, blah all the time. If you listen, you pick up on the patterns. And especially, not just with music, but with life, if we see the first indications of the pattern, we are going to tap into what could be next. This is part of the psychic phenomenon as well, right? Things do occur in patterns. This is why I talk about weave liminal. It's about weaving, it's about patterns, it's about structure. And even the most chaotic things still have a rhythm, a pattern, the fractals underneath things, right? There's science, right? So what's most important to us, I think, to take away from this is find your groove that you're comfortable with, so much so that you can relax in what you're doing, and then listen, and you're like, oh, that thing's going on, da, 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 boom, I can pick up on that. I missed it the first time, but I got it the second time. I definitely know what's happening on the third. Oh, it's going to shift and change a little bit, right? It's not just about drum solos, it's about life. So I hope you found this fun, interesting. Maybe come back, listen to the drum solo again, maybe find some other drum solos online and just put them on and see what happens. So I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe. I will see you tomorrow.